Hello, so my name's Juliet and I'm going to talk about my post-cancer journey with you today. So I was diagnosed with Hodgkins Lymphoma in November 2019, just before the pandemic struck. So it was an interesting journey all the way through the pandemic, getting treated, but I got through it. Obviously, lots of testing, chemo, after effects and challenges, but I got through it. So I got the in remission news in 2021, February. I'd finished radiotherapy for 3 months before that. So I was starting to kind of get my energy levels back and feeling a bit more like myself. But, as everybody probably finds after finishing treatment, it's a bit of a roller coaster trying to get those energy levels back and thinking about what you're going to do next. So throughout the treatment that I had, I'm a very creative person. This is my creative cabin. And I use that kind of focus on creativity and the small business that I'm sort of trying to build to kind of get me through treatment and also foster a lot of kind of positivity after I finished treatment as well. So I was really keen to kind of get back to normal as soon as possible, which is quite common. I probably went about it a bit too hard, to be honest, and wore myself out quite a bit. And I was conscious that I might do this. It's a genuine kind of coping mechanism that I have, dive straight back into life as soon as possible. But to kind of preempt that, I also wanted to protect what might come afterwards. As most people did when they're going through treatment, you kind of just get your head down and soldier on through it. And then at the end, I don't know, I felt like I needed probably to process what on earth just happened, like many people. So I knew Steph and I looked up Life After Cancer's 6-week community coaching programme, and it looked really good. I was really intrigued. It was a weekly 2 hours just to myself to kind of process all this, what I'd gone through. And it really helped me to focus on the future and what I wanted out of life. So that was really, really useful, and I can highly recommend that. The other thing I looked at was a book, I'm just reading it here, called The Cancer Survivor's Companion by Dr. Frances Goodhart and Lucy Atkins. And I've followed Lucy Atkins' novels for quite some time and then came across this book, I think via her Instagram page, and had a read, and it was really good. It was really nice to have something that felt like it understood me. And it's hard talking to family and friends afterwards because they do expect you to spring back, and this definitely explained that was normal for you to feel like, how can that be the case after what you've just been through? So that really helped me, and I felt kind of a lot more normal reading that book, that it wasn't just me. So yeah, I can highly recommend that book. And then the other thing is just, I say just, but it's quite hard to find. So if you've got like passion and purpose for what you're doing, or you've got interests, whether that be creative, exercise, any kind of passion really, I find that really helps to get back into the swing of things and take your mind off, what can be quite a taxing time. You might worry about reoccurrence, all those horrible kinds of things. But at the end of the day, we've been given a second chance at life, and I intend to firmly make the most of it. And so I was definitely wanting to plan as many things as possible in there, but trying to bear in mind that I still, was in recovery, needed some rest and to get my energy levels back. I think the other thing finally that really helped was just looks-wise feeling more like me. So obviously I lost all my hair and wasn't feeling very confident about how I looked, and so I got back into dressing more like me, and my hair grew, and then I coloured it back to what my colour was pre-cancer. For some reason it went kind of weird reddish colour with chemo curls at the end. So once it got long enough and I was able to dye it back to my normal colour, I felt much more like me, which I know, seems quite a superficial thing, but it can make a really big difference, I think. And just gaining a bit of weight. I lost quite a lot of weight during chemo, so just feeling healthier, more energetic, and just looking skin wise, everything wise, just brighter and more like me. And so I spent some time doing that, and making sure I was using good skincare and all that kind of thing. So that really helped too. So if you're at the end of your journey, all I can say is do what works for you. You know, you can have a great life after cancer. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I know that after coming out of treatment, it can be a scary place. But of course, you know, we know the value of life now. We know what's important to us, and hang on to that and go for it is all I can say. All right then. Thank you. Bye.